Now, if there's one thing you should know about me, getting up in the mornings is the roughest part of my day. The alarm went off. I was a low-key tight. I mean, you couldn't see it on my face, but I was upset. But today, I decided I'm going to create a video. I had to check what time it was, so I didn't sleep in. But I got out of bed. Okay, I stayed in bed. And then I went back to bed, and I was contemplating. I was thinking, what am I going to create, I had to slow down in the morning a little bit. I started thinking in front of the mirror, When you brush your teeth and you have that moment of realization that you don't want to start your day yet, I kept thinking. I was scratching my head thinking, what am I going to create? So I started working out. I had to distract myself somehow. Now, I don't really work out often, as you can tell, so don't come for my form. But an idea came to me, and here it is. All right. What you just witnessed right there was my daily routine of trying to figure out how to create and record a video for the day. You guys usually just see the finished product, which isn't always a bad thing, but it is a difficult process. But I'm here to give you 3 simple tips to inspire you to create videos that you love and are original to you. So the first tip is just understanding yourself as an individual. Who are you as an individual? Who are you? What are your interests? What do you love doing? What are your hobbies? And understand how you could build off those hobbies, how you could build off those interests. If you're into fashion, make a lot of fashion-related content. You could do a how-to, a DIY, you could do a get ready with me. There's numerous options that you could choose from to create in a fashion video. There's a lot of guys just like me who use YouTube as a wiki how-to. I've basically gone to YouTube for everything. How to tie a tie, from how to install a doorknob, how to install a door.
I like you, man. You lie a lot.
YouTube has basically turned me into Handy Manny. What's another name for a black Handy Manny? A Handy Marquise. It's the one and only Digo Double G. That's what YouTube has transformed me into. Understanding who you are as an individual can help you create the content that you love to create. If it's bike ride, you can make videos and reviews on bikes. There's a lot of audiences that you could tap into if you just find out who you are as an individual and what you love. And before you ask, Ferg, are there people out there who really still need to know how to ride a bike? You'd be surprised how many grown adults need to know some simple basics in life. The second tip is very simple. It's very easy, actually, and quite entertaining. Finding like-minded creators just like you who create the same content. Sometimes we have the idea of what we want to create, but we can't put it into fruition. It's like having this picture in your mind and trying to draw it from scratch, just off your mind. If you're the type of person who has all this content in your head, and you want to create, find like-minded creators. Find people who create videos similar to you. Now, I'm not saying go steal their content, all right? Do not do that. People are bold nowadays. We live in a digital era. People are going to make a video about you, outing you, and then people can't respect you as a content creator because, oh, you're jacking people's stuff. Yeah. Get inspired by them. Take bits and pieces from this content creator, bits and pieces from that content creator, and create the content that you love. Don't go bar for bar. Really examine their minds. Examine how they create, the type of angles that they do. If you want to create more cinematic videos, find cinematic angles, how to color grade cinematically. Find like-minded creators who can help inspire you. They're all around. Inspiration is everywhere. And for tip number 3, create content that you love. Create content for you. I think the biggest struggle in content creating is we keep thinking about others. We keep thinking and worrying about what others might think and others might say. Not many people are into bike riding. I can't reach that many. I got to come up with something great. People are into pranks. I should do pranks. You're not a prankster. You're only fooling yourself. I'm surprised nowadays with the pranks going on, half of these kids haven't ended up on a t-shirt. But that's not who you are. Create the content that you love. If you're a book nerd, create book reviews. If you're an artist, create art and post it. That's all you got to do. And one thing that's very important to remember is remember why you got into it. Remember that you do it because you love these things. You create this content because you love it. Even if it feels like no one's watching, even if it feels like no one's caring, just keep showing up. That's all you have to do. Keep showing up. If you keep showing up, I promise you, your people will come too. There's people out there waiting for you to show up and be yourself. One thing about the internet is people say a lot of foolish and crazy things on there, but they know and they could see right through you. They know who's real and who's not. Be yourself. And look, remember, there is no rule book to this. There's no standard set of rules to creating content. Hopefully these tips find you. Hopefully these tips help. But remember, be you. Be original and create what you love. It's just that simple. This is Ferg. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. I'm gonna try and make more educational videos like this. This is my setup. It's kind of janky. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with what I got. But thank you so much for staying for this long. If you like the content, show some love. If you didn't, I appreciate you for making it this far in the video. I'll see you boys around.